You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
We're authorized to be here.
You! I don't recognize you. I know the face of every Sith on this planet. We'll get to the bottom of this. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately.
Oh, Lord. What's up, y'all? We back for another Sweat Ticket gaming experience. And now we gotta go to a new planet. We better get off of Kashyyyk and go ahead and go to Manaan. Let's see what's on Manaan, y'all. That planet was just, I don't know, man. It was just dark, depressing, drama. Let's see what, we just need to put some new light, you know what I'm saying? Glad to get off that planet though. Look at the Aberhawk, just shining. Prophet Sith is not chasing us all over there. We just being fooling everywhere. They can't find us. They don't know where we at. They don't know where we at. They can't. Oh man, another nightmare. What you thinking about this time? Bastard. Oh, we're going underwater with one. A Starforge underwater. Oh, this is nice. Yes. A water bunny.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manaan is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
It looked like it was underwater.
The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yes, sir. Who we taking with us? That's the real question. I think I want to do all Jedis. All Jedis. Oh, wow.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless sip. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Dang, the Sith are... Well, I guess we can't fight on this one.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
Why does Sith upset you so much, young man?
Well, these damn Sith are everywhere in Manaan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere.
Y'all coexisting peacefully here? What the?
Peacefully? Not hardly. Just look in their eyes. You can see they'd like nothing more than to kill each and every one of us. Personal-like.
It's the work of the dark side.
If you say so, Master Jedi. It's very aggravating. Sometimes I just want to take one of them and... Yeah, there's nothing we can do, though. The Selkath want to maintain their neutrality and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe kolto export restrictions. And that could lose us the war altogether.
Okay. Tell me about this city.
It's big. Real big. Actually, it's pretty much the only real city on the entire world. The only place for us air breathers, anyway. Manaan is a water world, which you may have noticed on your way down to land here, inhabited natively by a species of fish people called the Selkath. They built this city to cater to us off-worlders, and as a base of operations to export kolto, which is the only real thing they have to trade here.
What is Koto?
You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that kolto is only found naturally on Manaan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
Alright, I gotta go, thanks.
Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
No, I don't got that, bro. North, east, west? Come on, bro. Bachelor, what's up?
How can I help?
What's up with you?
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi then.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Taravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You're not allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
Don't you miss your family though?
Like all who join the Order, I've learned to embrace the life I've chosen. I had to let go of my attachments to my family.
That must be hard.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Y'all were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You ever try to get in touch with him again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
Alright, we need to get back to work. That sounds sad though.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
You the one looking sad walking behind us. Don't worry, I'll follow your rules. Sure, here's your docking fee. Man, I remember I tried to persuade them to get rid of the docking fee, and they damn camera on me, boy. I'm not doing that again. What's wrong with coffee? Oh my god. What's wrong with you?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Being quiet lady, you good?
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Out of the loop? What you talking about?
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it.
That is none of your concern, Carth, and you would do well to leave the matter be.
I respect you, Bastila, but you've been as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. If you won't talk to me, then maybe somebody else will.
I knew this was going to be crazy bringing these two together. What's going on with you? It's none of your business, frankly.
None of my business. I'm sorry, aren't I a part of this mission? I mean, the Jedi may be in charge, but I'm risking all the same things you are.
Get a hold of yourself and your paranoia, man.
You can be sick of whatever you like. What I'm sick of is being kept in the dark. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Should we tell him? Fast enough have a bond. We go together.
And what does that mean? Well, is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I'm not going to betray you. I'm not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
We're not bringing you out no more, bro, because you just be doing too much, man. Doing too much. Get a Sith walking around here.
Bastila, did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I guess. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? Would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat.
What do they see exactly?
There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you, but the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians, but you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right. And every single one of them would have been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
Man, they arguing a lot. What was this?
I was told that you're a friend of Jolie Bindo, and that Jolie has returned to the sector. Please, I must speak to him. It's very urgent.
Who are you?
My name is Alora. My husband, Sunry, and Jolie are old friends. Now Sunry needs Jolie's help.
Maybe I can help your husband.
Someone is out to destroy my husband. I don't know who I can trust. I don't know you. But Jolie, he was always a true friend to Sunry. Please, I beg you to bring Jolie to speak to me about my husband. Sunry's life depends on it.
God, we gotta go back to the ship and get Jolie old behind. Hold on, y'all. I think we both know the real reason you're watching me, Bastila.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
I make you tremble. You get that tingling feeling inside you too?
What? No, of course not. Not like that anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I have seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions. I'm afraid you are on the path that leads to the dark side. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand.
We're not going to go over this again, are
We
we?
must, for all our sakes. If you had the proper training under a master, you would know all this. But because of our mission, I must be the one to try and help you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
Alright, I get it.
You say you understand, but I'm afraid you're taking this too lightly. The power of the dark side can be alluring. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
I don't know.
Neither do I, and I hope I never do. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such as...
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side, but I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
I got Jolie with me. Let's see what this lady wants. Alright, lady, I got Jolie, your boy. What you want with her?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Man, that ain't even our business, bro. We ain't here for that. What's the porch over here? Again, prison. Why he get locked up like that?
The Republic respects the peace of Ahto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers. They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Dang. Wow.
Manaan should treat us Sith better. Their day of reckoning approaches.
The Selkath have forgotten the lesson of Taurus. Perhaps we should remind them. I'm sick of hearing about Manaan's neutrality. It sounds like a coward's excuse not to fight, if you ask me.
I'd like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him. Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
Oh, so we gotta solve a murder case now. Let's actually go in and talk to Sunny first. We're here, right here.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Laura sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkled butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I
Oh,
recall.
man. Come on, man.
But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. So I thought. But the Selkath seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Let's go over the evidence.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Eliza there that night, but it's not what you think.
I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Eliza into a double agent working for us.
It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated.
But let's look at the facts they've given.
Eliza was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my heroes cross at a crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Where should I look?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Selkath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be
I'm gonna go look now.
Very well.
I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Alright, let's go to the hotel. Oh, what's going on here?
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Wow, the tension is hot here. Let's find this hotel.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Yeah? Tell me what you saw.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. Couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Did it have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court. What do you want to know?
Who the witnesses?
There were only two other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Bluepore. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally, I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
What do you know about Sunry and the girl?
Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Alright.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
Not the fish. What you saw?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Bluepore in the hall by Alasa's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
Alright.
Yes, well, I'll be right here. Not like they're letting me go anywhere else.
Yeah, I can't open doors. You know about circles have been going missing? What do you know about the murder? Were you at the hotel? What did you see? You did see something. What you saw in her room? No one paid me to do it. What are you talking about? Did somebody pay you to do something? How you know someone paid? So a Sith paid him to put the metal in the girl's hand. That's something new. We'll have to bring Mission back to crack these doors, man. I don't think that's enough information to solve the case, though, but we went back to talk to this dude. Look like he knew a little bit more. What did you see, man?
I didn't see anything, and there's no way you can make me say...
He saw something. You know what you want to tell me.
You know, I think I could trust you. Heck, I don't even know why I shouldn't tell you. Well, one time, I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She was a dark Jedi?
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Yes, I used my dark side powers to persuade him, because he wouldn't say nothing. How can this old man kill a dark Jedi? He knows something is going on now. Let's get to the bottom of this.
A murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Alassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
Huh?
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
They just gave it to me?
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
So it's looking like we're going to have to invade the Republic Embassy and the Sith Embassy to see what's happening in this murder. Because if we just go to try to solve it now, he gonna be guilty and he gonna get killed or whatever the hell they gonna do to him. So let's go to the Republic Embassy first. Look at these guys.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
I'm on a mission for the Jedi Council. Perhaps you can help me with it.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
I seek the star map.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Here we go. You want to tell me? What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where is it?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
How do I get on the base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
That sounds good. Any other ways?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
That sounds hard. Any other way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
I'll mess with the prisoner first.
Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Alright, where's the prisoner at? I'm gonna take the easiest option. I'm gonna interrogate this guy.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
Where'd y'all do to him?
The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
He got a wife? This is gonna be too easy. Let's do it.
Okay, but you should know what we have to work with here first. What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch.
Your catch.
Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
I see what's going on.
It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, you may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then?
Let's do it.
Hey you, wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
Damn. Interrogate him again. We know about your companion.
What companion?
Perhaps we'll give you back to the Sith, but keep him.
Of course they would.
You can't do this to me. They would kill me in ways too horrible for you to imagine.
We don't really need you. Your companion will tell us what we need to know anyway.
The gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
Ah, the Sith. Boy.
And we know about your wife.
Petila?
Yeah. We have already. Talk or something might happen to her.
All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
Finally.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Finally.
With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
Yes. What's in here? The computer room.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh. Good luck. You're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
Man, I ain't doing that. I already got the password.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just explain the encryption method anyway. You might need it if your passcode doesn't live up to expectations. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each
Bro,
of the
I'm not
strings.
doing it.
Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Bro, don't worry. I already got the passcode, bro. Don't even worry about it. I want to see what else you got. Oh, yeah, I got some videos on here. SS Restricted Data Archive. Sunry Incident Archive. Okay, they got it in here, the police. Here the screen switches to a fisheye view of some sort of small surveillance device on a wall. A beautiful young woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. As she walks farther into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls the blaster, and shoots her in the back. This must be some sort of secret recorder of Sunry murdering a lesson. Oh crap, I found her, y'all. He did kill her. Oh man. He acting like he ain't killed that lady. He did it. Y'all.
20 credit toll to walk down this street.
20 credit toll? This is a public street.
Hiding behind the Selkath laws. Typical Republic cowardice.
Messing with me for? Oh, this must be where the Sith Base at. I think this is the Sith Base right here. Let's see what they say. This is the front door, though.
I know you. You're the arbiter in the murder trial. Elasa was a friend of mine. If there's any justice in the galaxy, they'll feed Sunry to the Phyrexans. Shouldn't you be preparing for the trial? What are you doing here?
I have business with the Sith.
Ha! We know who we have business with. If you don't know how to get in, then we don't want anything to do with you. Now back off.
I know the passcode.
Oh, really? You mean someone like you actually has some real purpose inside? Well then, what is it?
Zeta 245698 Alpha.
Yes, well, I suppose you really do have some business here. Head on in.
Hey, let's go. But as soon as we go in, they're gonna start shooting at us.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
We're authorized to be here.
You! I don't recognize you. I know the face of every Sith on this planet. We'll get to the bottom of this. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately.
Oh, Lord.
You authorize this person to enter? I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
Let's try a different approach.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
She's looking the opposite way. I know the passcode.
Your passcode is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately.
They're ready to fight, huh? Alright, bet. They're ready to fight. This ain't gonna go smooth either way. It's not gonna go smooth.
I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm!
Sound the alarm.
Droids, destroy them!
Okay, so I'll take you out first because you want to play. I told you I know the passcode. Dang. You're her best life. Get him, Jolie. Dang. What y'all got on y'all? That wasn't gonna go smooth regardless, huh? I thought I could make it go smooth. I don't hear the alarm sounding. Let's see. It's this way. Flow control room. Whoa. They all in here. That's where they at. Let's go. Ooh. Got him. Come on, Bachelor. He bought some of that little sword. Yeah, what Jolie at? He ain't even trying to help them. Where is Jolie? You just standing back here. What are you doing? This man standing. This man ain't even try to help. Old man, come on, bro. This old dude just tripping. Alright, what's behind door number 1? Dark Jedi's, of course. They already shooting stuff at us. Okay, he died from lightning instantly. Come on, get him out of here. Oh, he got me. Bachelor, come on. Heal us, Bachelor. Nigga got me under a trance. Come on. One more hit. Alright, he's gone. He still got all his health. Come on, man. What y'all doing? He missing? There we go. Somebody stunned him. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That was a problem. What y'all got on y'all? Oh my goodness. Faith. What are y'all protecting in here? Let's see. Door number... Now we're trying to make it through these chambers.
Warning, activating flow control may flood occupied chambers. Please ensure all receiving chambers are empty.
Yep. Good. Open this door. I feel there's gonna be something crazy on the other side, bro. Alright. Okay, we're on the other side of the hallway now. Whoa. Starting. Right here. Pull your sword out now, bro. It's too late. Dang, it's on a poison grenade? Oh, this again? We good. What y'all drop? Anything good? Nothing. He patrolling. Look at him. Check the rest of these rooms. Oh, that's an empty door. Oh shoot, he heard us. Get him out of here. Anything in here? Yep. Dang, what did he hit us with? Somebody got the chopper. No healers? Hey. What's in these chests? Ooh, a lot of credit. Wow. Who's that running? What in the world? Now he want to turn around and shoot. What in the world? Froze him. An alien? There's a lot of money around here. Why that alien shot at us? These look like living quarters here. Whoa, more of them. Intruders, should we sound the alarm? Sasha! Perhaps this is a test the Sith have prepared us for. What are you doing here? Only masters and apprentices are allowed in here. I'm Darth Swaggers. What are you Selkath doing inside the Sith embassy? The Sith are teaching us mastery of the Force. Our alliance with the Sith will bring strength into Manaan. The Sith are evil. What have they told you was a lie? Republic propaganda. The Sith are victims of lies, half-truths. They are not monsters, no more so than the Republic. The Sith have promised to guide us in the use of the Force. The Sith just want to corrupt you. Perish your lives. The Sith have treated us with nothing but respect and honor. You speak as if we're prisoners here, but we can leave whenever we wish. Y'all can? Sasha, what if they speak the truth? Remember what happened on Taris?
Yes, certainly you must have heard of the destruction of Taris. It's your honorable friends that committed that atrocity.
Taris is nothing but a Republic lie. If the Sith are such monsters, then prove it to us. Surely there must be some evidence of the horrors they commit. Let's see what evidence we got. The Sith are evil, Sasha. They only want Manaan's KOTOR. So you say, but why should we believe you? We need physical proof, not the words of some Republic sympathizer. The Sith are evil. You want to leave this place and never return. I think the Sith are evil. I want to go home.
Oh, is this how you win an argument? I would have thought it easier to prove the evil of the dark side than that.
Yes, the Sith are evil. We must leave and never come back. I had to use persuasion on them. They was not going for it. Quickly, my prince, we can stay here no longer. Flee this embassy. We must warn all our people against the plot of the corrupt Manaan youth. Y'all was hiding something in here? What y'all got up in here? Mad pack. Okay. Yeah, check all the rooms. The room over here. Whoa. That would have been their proof right there. Tell Shasha the Sith. That would have been their proof right there. I didn't have to use force persuasion. He's holding some sort of token. Damn, that would have been their proof. I'm so good at persuading now that it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's in this door. Whoa. And they got one in here fighting. Don't do it, bro. Your people gone. Your people free. You better want to fight. Who up in here?
How did you get in here? Wait. I recognize you. Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Well, let me guess. You intend to collect this reward, right?
Master, give us honor for aiding you destroying this enemy of the Sith. Y'all in here?
See? What did I tell you?
As you wish, my eager apprentices. We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
Yes. Got him. Gotta kill this little guy. They give us a lot of points for killing him. Wow. We got. Better have some loot. Double-bladed lightsaber. Dark Jedi Master Robe. Oh, man. Dark Jedi Knight Robe. A lot of Dark Jedi robes. Yes, sir. Alright, what's in here? Y'all was protecting something. A crate? A data pad. Wow. Let's get out of here. I'll shoot. You, dear human, you are placed under arrest of the Ahto City Civil Authority. What? Why? Though the Sith Embassy here is considered sovereign territory of the Sith Empire, we have been monitoring an alarming number of weapon discharges and detonation from within the base. Inquiry to the staff of the embassy yielded no response. It would seem that contact had been cut. Our cameras recorded you entering the base shortly before contact was lost and fighting apparently began. It is a conclusion of the Ahto City Civil Authority that you are responsible for the disturbance here and you are hereby placed under arrest. You will come with us to await your trial. As material witnesses, the individuals who accompany you will be detained at your vessel, and the vessel is self-prohibited from leaving Manaan. You will leave now. Don't attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. Y'all think all these robots gonna stop me? Greetings, human. I call Wallace, and I've been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. I don't need nobody to represent me. Well, it is true that you do not have that right. I will be recommended against it due to your confinement. You have not had much of a chance to build up evidence to pursue your case. Also, I do not believe you officers truly understand the minds of the Selkath. It would be best if you left your defense up to me. How will I get free? I would first like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. I've already been given the relevant data on you and your companions, so that might be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I had authorization to enter. Indeed, I find that unlikely, Operator, but perhaps the judges will be more sympathetic to your view. What is your prior association with the Sith? I have no prior association. I'm scared of that, as will the judges. You operators tend to contribute amongst yourselves. I see no inherent differences between you two groups. That should be all the information I require for now. I wish you could begin your trial whenever you're ready. I have proof that the Sith are evil. Indeed? What is it? This datapad proving that they're kidnapping young Selkath. This is most disturbing. We should take this evidence and present it before the court right away. Good thing I found that evidence, y'all. You stand accused of grievous murder of many Sith and intensive property damage to their embassy here. How do you plead? Not guilty. Let the record show that this trial has commenced. Presiding the judges of Selkath, Joseph, Nekeskin, KOTOR, and Dula. This trial is to determine the culpability of the punishment of the individual in a recent assault on the Sith Embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed to act. You have pleaded not guilty, yet there are reports of weapon fire, detonation within Sith Embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the embassy. What is your explanation of that? What should I say? I was killing Sith? No. It was just a coincidence. I was investigating the disappearance of young Selkath. You believe that the Sith had something to do with those disappearances? Dark Order has probably been listening to the Sheilas and his rumor mongering. Most likely. Do you have any proof to back up your assumption, human? Have the Sith been implicated? I have this datapad as proof that the Sith are up to no good. Let it be noted that the court has taken the new evidence into consideration. This is most disturbing. The court will adjourn for a brief period to verify this evidence. We have verified that this is indeed the Sith datapad, indicating that there is complicity of plot to overthrow the law government on Manaan. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous event, all charges against the regarding will be dropped. No cause or influence from the base will be attended until this matter is being dealt with. You have been found innocent and may leave as you desire. This trial is now over. That's what I thought.